Hey everyone, just Brawl here. And after going that one surprising cliffhanger of Food Wars chapter, I'm gonna move to Robot Laserbeam. And also we're gonna I think it's the last tape of round 4, part 4 of it. So I don't think we're close to the final series between Robo and Dorian. But it looks like we're gonna see we have one chapter for the close of the year. So let's see how this all turns out. And we start out with a flashback here of Robot Laserbeam. It says back before his pro career. Hotohara Roboto. In high school, after continuously training his business zone swing since an early age, he discovered that he had a perfect swing plane and started playing golf. Barely a month later, he had to manage to lower his score to the mid 70s. That made it impossible for him to quickly become a regular on the team. Currently, he's starting his professional golfing career by debuting in his first official tournament. It would appear that everything has been going smoothly for him. However, that was not always the case. Huh. Not always the case, eh? Anyone who's ever done sports has experienced a plateau. And Robo was not an exception to this rule. Robo got 78? When his run starts to drop, his scores have dangerously close to 80 for a while. Yeah, he hit those amazingly strategically important shots at the start of the tournament, but when you look at his overall performance, he's mostly played some really dodgy rounds. That's right, he tends to hit a jaw-dropping shot and then fire up a series of mishits. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. He's a very unreliable player. But why? Shouldn't it be hard for someone capable of hitting such straight shots to mess up his score? So what kind of training has Robo-kun been doing recently? Just continuing with his stamina training, since he still has this problem of collapsing on the second half of the game. He's always running, but just constantly doing runs from morning till evening. I bet he can feel his own stagnation. And it makes him frustrated. I see. But he doesn't run until he collapses every day like before, right? He does. I mean, he's not trying. He's trying to be careful. Does the guy know what moderation means? Whoa, that was a sick chip-in. This whole chapter be full. Is this whole chapter mainly a flashback? Thanks. At times like these, I can't deny he's a cut above the rest. But fatigue is starting to catch up with him at the 11th hole. Is it really a lack of stamina? Now wait a second. I could see that being a problem in the summer, but it's already fall. It's much colder now. He's too tired. However little stamina he has, this is plain weird. The running, the games he's been playing. I got it. I just realized what's wrong with you. Huh? What do you... Robo, you need to relax. Huh? Wait, what? Do you mean get yourself together and play already? No, that's not what I mean. This actually has bothered me ever since that practice match with Tohoku. Sure, school golf can be exhausting with all the walking and carrying around you're doing, but you weren't getting tired like normal players. That's because your level of concentration is much higher than average. It's to the point where it speeds up the rate at which you're getting tired with every shot you take. For a golfer, it's important to concentrate with even taking a shot. Jesus Christ, sorry. I only got only 8 pages left of this. 8 more pages left, I'm already coughing up. Oh, so everybody's basically translating that Robo's problem is that he needs to relax a bit. He also kind of went to an expression of how players sometimes explaining how players is important for to concentrate, but no one really needs a level of focus for every single shot. You still rely on hitting a shot subconsciously. If you learn how to pace yourself consciously, you'll be able to concentrate even more when you really need to. you'll be able to use that additional focus to save in a decisive moment of the battle. I'm sure that's going to be your true laser beam. Whoa. Such words from a senpai. Hey, what was that? Okay, back to present time, I should say. It was an position, right? That's unheard of. What gall? He announced a hole-in-one shot. Wait, what? Ah, boy, Robo. 83, 84, 85. Check distance roll. That data correct is 163. And he licks his finger. Yep. No win. We're good to go, Robo. Okay. Concentration level. It'll look good flat. 50%. Oh no, 50%. 60%. 70%. 80%. 90%. 100%. Lines up. He lines himself up. 120%. I think you're going to go for something 100, but no, you skipped 110. What the fuck? Okay. And ultimately, the whole thing just went, whole background just went black after that. 120%, everything just went black. Around it, everything went black. Goes for a swing. If he wants to finish all 18 holes, his limit is 5 such strokes in one game. However, for those 5 strokes, his accuracy, which is normally within a radius of 1.5 meters, goes to 15 centimeters of his target. For his old precision, making a mistake is practically impossible. X Laser. It has a name. Oh man, it has a cool name. I love that there's even like a zoom. There's even like a lock-on feature right there for what I'm looking at. Like legit, like a lock-on scope, and I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, what the hell? It went to the pin so perfectly. I can almost see its root as if it was drawn. It's even better than that. At the end of that straight line, there's a spotlight on the pin. And ball goes down. Hits the flag. Concentration level, which sets him apart from most other people, and the swing plan is polished to perfection, have made it possible to do it. Made it possible to attain miracle precision. Man, this motherfucker ain't winning. Oh my god. No, first, like, you know what? I'm gonna take this full hard. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take everything what Robot X Laserbeam does in golfing, making this one so far like the most enticing sports manga I've made so far. Like one step behind Haikyuu. I think like 2 chapters. I think 2 behind Haikyuu. If you want to put it that way. Since nothing can compare to Haikyuu and Kuroko's Basketball, but Jesus Christ, man. What am I reading? Dorian's explosion swings and this next extra layer, this extra laser from Robo. I'm just like, you know what? It's already won me over, so I got nothing to say anymore. So until next week, leave a like, subscribe, comment, show a friend, and I'll see you again next time for the next video. Laters. Shit. God.